Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a quick one for you today. We've got ourselves a tiny bit of Age Mythology Retold news. This one did drop yesterday, but we have ourselves a release date for the Age Mythology Retold Obsidian Mirror. They say it's the 21st of April, 2026, 22nd of April for everyone living in the future, which is like me, Australia. Australia's morning is my guess, and everyone else's sort of midday or evening. There's not an exact timeline or date. I imagine it's going to be around, what would it be, like 17, 18 GMT-ish is my guess. We got some screenshots here, so let's look at them. We got ourselves a whole bunch of different units here and all the other good stuff. I think I'm not going to be able to explain a whole bunch of these guys. But have a cheeky little look-see and let me know what you guys think these things are. Over onto this one here, we got some more Duderinos. Got a big dude. We got some small dudes. We got what looks to be the villagers here with their little spears. Looks nice, and armadillo, living the dream. Over here, we got a whole bunch of the buildings. There's a couple of unique ones. Like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the town center there. And obviously the farms. This is looking like it's going to be straight out of the campaign, which does look very, very nice. I like the aesthetics here a lot. There's also some faint towers in the background. If you guys have any sort of guesses on how you think the economy is going to work, definitely drop them in the comment section below. And yeah, I mean, these are all just the tiniest little bits of leaks. We don't really have a huge amount of information on this. There is some text below. Over on this side, we do have ourselves some Jaguar riding Deuterinos, which looks very cool. And over onto this side, there's a little cheeky owl myth unit, as well as the armadillo again, as well as some water creatures that they're showing off. Again, the big dude again, so a whole bunch of cool stuff, and I think that's kind of it for the screenshots. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas on what the stuff is, definitely let me know on the comment section below. So on the bottom here, we've got ourselves a whole bunch of little cheeky information, as I'm going to attempt to make my own pronunciations of these gods, because I'm just not there on the Aztecian pronunciation. So we're gonna get some nicknames Australian in the Australian way. From across the ocean comes a glorious new world pantheon. Obsidian Mirror introduced the Aztecs to Age Mythology Retold in a bold, long-requested expansion that reshapes how gods, mortals, and mythic powers collide. Built for players eager to expand their experience and explore mythology rarely seen in RTS games, this expansion delivers new gods, mechanics, monsters, and an epic campaign driven by divine rivalry. Aztec mythology introduces them themes explored at mythic scale in the RTS, with an emphasis on sacrifice, illusion, and the flow of life and power. Take command under 3 new major gods, each offering a distinct playstyle. We got Kets. If you guys know Japanese and what Kets means, you'll have a fun time with that one. The Feathered Serpent rules as a wise priest king, accelerating his people with the power of wind while strengthening culture and learning. Then we got Tez. As you can see, I have completely shortened these names because that's what we're going to do. The Smoking Mirror embraces night, chaos, and sorcery, summoning underworld minions and bending reality through illusion. And then we have Huitz, the god of sun and war, demands sacrifice and devotion, granting devastating power to those willing to give everything in his name. Expand your divine influence with 9 new minor gods. So that's about right. That's 3 per age, each bringing unique god powers, myth units, and strategic depth inspired by Aztec legend. Command deities such as Itzpapalotl, the obsidian butterfly of death and magic. Call upon Tlaloc, master of raid and destruction, unleash Zolotl. I'm getting good. I'm guessing. I feel like I'm doing well on these pronunciations. Whose corrupt influence twists enemies into monstrous forms. Obsidian Mirror introduces fear and illusion gameplay, offering new ways to dominate the battlefield. Lay traps, manipulate enemy behavior, harvest life force, and construct towers from fallen foes. At the heart of Aztec power lies Tenali, the essence of life released in battle. Every fallen warrior will fuel divine favor and empower your gods and driving your civilization forward. Even your villagers can offer their life force when greater power is needed. So every fallen warrior. So I think I could be wrong on this, but it sounds as if your and your enemy's death contribute to this Tenali thing. And then you get yourself favor from that. Also, you can sacrifice your villagers here as well for greater power. Now, I'm not sure if that means favor or something else, but I'm gonna go ahead and say they're talking about favor here. So we're gonna lock in that that's some extra shenanigans there. The all-new 12 mission campaign tells an epic story of divine conflict and survival. When the eternal rivalry between Ketz and Tez destroys the utopian city of Aztlan, Witz seizes the moment to lead his people south in search of a new empire. Meanwhile, Tez escapes through his obsidian mirror, crossing continents to recruit legendary allies and reclaim his dominance. Gods will clash, alliances will fracture, and the fate of the Aztec people will be decided by blood, belief, and power. Obsidian Mirror is a dramatic evolution of age mythology retold for fans who have waited years to see the Aztecs rise, and for strategy players drawn to bold mythic themes and inventive mechanics. This expansion delivers a fierce new vision of divine warfare. So there you have it. Some excitement. So yeah, 21st of April, 22nd of April. You can pick this up at the moment for the little cost of $21.21 Australian. Offer ends 22nd of April. You can also grab it in the expansion pack, which brings all the other shenanigans like Blood and Bones, Demeter, and the golden statues. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the battlefield with the Aztecs in mid-April. That's super soon. That's like less than a month away. Oh my God. See you there.